So I felt like this was kind of an interesting topic to talk about because as a video editor for myself, or someone who is of high profile and high status, I'm not going to mention who it is, but someone who is that, I think it's very important to state how things should be, or at least how I view it, especially with AfroSenju's tweet about like why his video isn't coming out today, and his PSA about being a video editor, and if things are going to be uploaded late, then they should not let them know last minute. I think that's a very important thing, because if I was to give a product, give an end product, which is the completed video, late, and I don't let the team know, guys, I'm losing my job. So that's why communication with your boss or whoever is employing you or whoever is contracting you is important with any form of job. You have to let the person know. So in a sense, I feel like, yes, the video editor was wrong. I've had my gripes with other video editors where they delivered, when they say they're going to deliver a product and they don't deliver it. I'm more lenient towards it because with some other things, like most of the time, I'm editing things myself, and as a video editor and a content creator, and knowing that things need to be uploaded at a certain time, things are very timely, etc., I understand the stress, and that's why I would rather, like, I thought about it, like, hey, am I gonna hire a video editor? No, probably not, because even though people have said, I'll edit for you for free, for the experience, I'll intern for you, just pay me this much, I just can't do it anymore, guys. Like, there's a process of how I get things done, because even then, if they were to edit the video, I obviously have to check it, and I have to edit it myself and fix certain things here and there. So it's a lot quicker for me to just edit things myself. Maybe later along the lines, if ever I get to the point on HERM that I can hire a video editor full-time to do this thing for me, and I could just focus on making content, that'd be great. But at the moment, even then, I feel like I would rather edit the content myself, because I did study editing, I did go to school for it, so I might as well use my skill set and not let go of it. But then again, I am also working for a high profile person, like I edit for them as my 9 to 5. But I think it's important to state that in this sense, how I see it, the video editor is wrong. Now, where Afro is wrong is that I don't think he should have stated that on Twitter. I think that puts a lot of heat on the video editor. I don't know if anyone knows the video editor, if it's been public. I don't know. I just feel like that's something that could have just been said privately, or just maybe said later along the lines. I understand that he was probably in the heat of the moment and he's venting, and he could say whatever he wants to say on Twitter. To be honest, you could say whatever you want. But from my personal standpoint, he didn't have to say all that. He could have just said things got in the way and we were not unable to put out a product, and then later on he could say, I'm actually looking for a video editor who can help. I disagree with him putting it out on Twitter, because if something was to happen, like let's say to me, the person that I work for decides to put that out there, I'd be fucking stressed the hell out. I'd be depressed as hell. At the same time, it's a business. This is someone else's money, and they're paying you for a job to get it done at a certain point. Communication is always key. There are moments where I thought things were being communicated, but it's honestly being miscommunicated because the middle person wasn't doing it properly. So I have to sometimes just handle that end myself. It's tough to be a content creator, and it's also tough to be an editor for a content creator, especially with how things are supposed to look and how you want it to look, right? Trust me, I'm on both ends, right? I edit for a particular person, but I also create content for myself and I edit for myself. So I understand the spectrums of both parties. It's an interesting position to be in, because even then, I know my friend Evanito is also in that same position as well. There's a lot of stress on the editor too. Yes, creating content is very stressful for some. I think the editing portion is probably, for me at least, it's the most stressful, and that's what I studied. I think I'm better on camera than off camera editing. But I studied editing. I don't know. But yeah, that's just how I feel. I just want to make a quick video about that, because there's a lot of people going back and forth. I know some people are mad that was out public, like he didn't have to say all that, which I agree with, but at the same time, he was frustrated. The editor didn't communicate properly. So at the end of the day, it is the editor's fault, but at the same time, it could have been handled differently. It's Afro, it's his business. He could say whatever the fuck he wants to say on Twitter, and I understand his point of view as well, because it's his business, it's his YouTube channel, it's his video that he contracted someone and paid someone to do, and they did not deliver properly, especially without communication. Communication is everything. So anyways, guys, that's just my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah,